Hello, everybody. As always, we will wait and give people a chance to hop on. Well, this is cool. I have not done a live video on Facebook in quite some time, and so it's neat to see kind of the new features that are offered on here. Apparently, I can add up to 3 guests to this broadcast. Hey, not that I'm going to, but be prepared. Maybe I'll bring you on camera. Hey, Letitia. Okay, so earlier, well, yesterday anyway, I started taking questions. I put up a meme. Basically, it was a little questionnaire. You could pick a question to ask. It looked something like that. I put that out there so basically help people get a better understanding. People that may not be quite aware of what trans people go through. And being that today is the Transgender Day of Visibility, I saw an opportunity here. Before I get started in that, though, I just want to let you know, I know this is going to be distracting. I'm not used to seeing myself on camera like that, but I have good news on that front. I am scheduled to pick up my new upper dentures next Thursday. So, yay. I'm really looking forward to having that. It's been, my God, it'll be 7 months, I think, that I've been without teeth. And, oh, I miss it. I miss them so badly. So take care of your teeth, kids. All right, so moving on. First question that was submitted to me, and I took questions on here on Facebook, in private messages, on Twitter, and I'll be sharing this video on Twitter as well. By the way, if you haven't found me on Twitter yet, think twice about doing that because it could be traumatic, okay? That's all I'm going to say. First question was number 20. There are 30 questions on the list here. I'm going to do my best to answer them as best I can. Some of them may be a little staggered, but we'll see. Question 20, what is the hardest part of your experience as a trans person? Wow. So I think for me, the hardest part is that I have not been able to fully come out the way that I want to everybody. 95% of the people in my life know I have been out to them. But there are still a few who I have not actually had that face-to-face talk with and said, hey, this is me, this is who I am. They know, but it's just not discussed. So I probably in the interest of keeping peace, that's what we're going with. So anyway, number 9, what has been your favorite part of transitioning so far? The boobs? I'm kidding. That is a good possibility. It's probably in the top 5. But I think my favorite part of transitioning is that I have felt so much more free, so much more alive, and so much more normal. It's just like a cloud and weight had been lifted off of me. And I've got to tell you, it was killing me there towards the end, before I came out. And just to be able to do it, yes, there was some nerves. But getting those hormones and everything going, they just made me feel right. There's really no other way to say it. Question 5. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I remember someone asked me this one the other night. What is your favorite dinosaur? Let's see. There's so many different. I'm not going to say T-Rex. That is a popular choice, but their little arms are out there and they're cranky and angry all the time. And think about it, they got those little arms, so of course you're going to be cranky and angry. But rather, I'm going with the Stegosaurus, and I had to look this up. I had to research this earlier today, but I'm going with the Stegosaurus, and I do that because they walk around on all fours. They're a little chubby, a little heavy set, but they're just so darn cute and easygoing, and I think I can just identify more with the Stegosaurus than than any of the others. Okay, number 22. Did I skip one? No, I didn't. Okay. Number 22. How do you think your life would be different if you could have transitioned younger? Let's see. I started transitioning in 2018. So we go back 20 years. I've often, that would put me in 18, I was 54. I was 53 when I actually started. So 20 years would have put me at 33, I believe. And that would be back in 1998, roughly. My kids would have been born and my kids would be in school. The downside to this is that I probably would not have met either my second wife or my third wife. And my life would have really been in an uproar if this had even come about then. I didn't even really know what this was 20 years ago. But I would have, I think I would have be a lot more further along now. I think I might have a better sense of style if I had done it when I was younger. But, things happen for a reason, I guess, why you don't. The people that were in my life that I may have missed out on, I think they're there for a reason as well. And, we can learn a lot from each other. I know I did. So, okay, question 28. What do you wish you could tell your younger you as a trans person? I tell you, I did not put these in specific order, but these do kind of work together, don't they? A younger you, don't beat yourself up over it. Don't fight yourself. You are you. And you're the only you got. So enjoy your life. Be yourself. The best piece of advice that my mama ever gave me was just be yourself. And that's really all I can say. That, I think, was one of the consoling issues for me, one of the calming things for me to realize when I was dealing with all of this. When I was dealing with this, it was after my mom and dad had both passed. And I think Dad knew way back in the beginning, because he kind of questioned things out way back when I was in college, but he never said anything. I never got a chance to talk to Mom about it, but I really think she would have been okay, simply because in the past, whenever I had troubles or I was concerned about not making friends in school or applying for a job or something, going to an interview, she would always tell me, just be yourself. So that's what I did. I am being myself, and I'm happier for it. Question 3. And if you guys watching out there, if you have any additional questions that I don't get to or say, just go ahead and put them in the comments, and I will answer them in the comments later. But just to let you know, you also have that option. Anyway, question 3. What are your pronouns? She, her, hers. That's plain and simple, isn't it? Question 4. How did you pick your name? So, I was really having a hard time to choosing a name. The names that I liked, I had a lot of friends with those same names. So I needed it to be, I didn't want to be getting my names confused with theirs. So one day as I was looking, I was going through like baby name sites, websites, and things like that, looking down the list, trying to just find something that stuck out at me. And so as I was thinking about it, I'm just like, racking my brains, and I'm thinking, I'm starting a new chapter in my life, and I'm turning the page on the old one, and I thought, Paige, that's it. And it fits, and it's stuck with me ever since. My middle name, however, there was a good dear friend of mine. I had Met her in 99. Yeah, back 99, 2000. I think it was 99. We dated briefly, but she and I were near and dear to each other in our hearts. We were just never really available at the same time. I was with someone and she was available, or she was with someone and I was available. So it just never worked out. A few years ago, in 2019, yeah, 3 years ago now almost, she passed away from cancer. And, oh, it hit me hard. And so I decided that her screen name, her chat room screen name, went from way back when we first met, is the name that I decided to use for a middle name, and that's Layla. And she'll always mean the world to me, and Tammy knows it, and she respects that and understands that as well. And I really feel like she truly understands. So at least she's not giving me any grief over it. Number 25, we got 3 left. 25 is, how can I make things better for you? You have a satchel of $8,000 laying around that you don't need? That would be a big help, really. No, but seriously, I know, I know we all need money. But we all want to help. We all want to do things for people. But we never really quite know how. So the best thing that I can say is just be kind. There is enough hatred in this world right now. You just don't know when we walk around the next corner. I have gotten to the point now with all the violence and everything else, and the hate-filled thoughts and everything. I'm afraid, literally afraid, to go for my daily walks now by myself. I need someone to go with me, and that hasn't worked. So I'm going to have to figure something out on that. But be kind. That's probably first and foremost. I would also say, with all of the anti-LGBT, anti-trans legislation that's going through, I mean, just about every state has something going through. I would say to write or call your congressman or your senators, but quite honestly, I really think those calls and those numbers would just fall on deaf ears. The only way, I feel, that the only way we're going to get past this and get it to stop is at the polls, at the ballot boxes, by voting. These people have got to be voted out of office, because they're not paying attention. They don't care what we think, obviously, because they're doing it anyway. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm coming from on that. Moving on, question 19. Are you fully transitioned? No. But what I would say is that everybody transitions differently. To some, they may not even use the hormones. Some of them might even not take the hormones and just dress or whatever, or just identify as however they want to identify, and they're going to call it done. Others want the whole 9 yards. The other extreme, the facial feminization surgery, the bottom surgery, the breast augmentation, or the removal surgery, or depending on where you're at in the spectrum. For me, I have my own personal goals in mind. I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it. And finally, 24. Have you had any surgeries? Are you going to? That plays right along with that fully transitioned. I have not had any surgeries, unless you want to unless you want to count my teeth extraction. I've done that. I get those the top dentures on their way in. Like I said, next Thursday I'll pick those up. Then in a few months we will start on the bottoms. We'll get the bottom teeth, at least half of them pulled out. I think that's all we're going to do. We're going to do partial dentures on the bottom. And then for once, finally, after 21 years, I will have all of my teeth again. And oh my God, I am so looking forward to that. I looked at the pictures today comparing my old look and the first try at the impressions and the current when I went for a try-in today. Pictures of all three of those, and it may have brought a little tear to my eyes, to be honest, because I forgot what I looked like that. You know, it's these teeth is one of the big reasons why I have trouble smiling. I get used to it and I forget about it, and I'll do a lot of these videos, and then somebody will make a smart ass comment, dude, dental work. You know what I say to that? You know, yeah, exactly. So, you know, I'm getting it taken care of. That's about all I can say on that. Although there is, getting back to the $8,000 I asked about, I am looking into breast augmentation surgery. Probably, it's not going to be in the near future, that's for sure. Like I said, $8,000, I just don't have it. I do have a GoFundMe campaign set up. If people cannot donate to that, I completely understand. The best thing you can do for me, if you can't donate, share it. Maybe somebody will see it that can. But that, like I said, that's going to be about 2 years out. I'm targeting spring of 24 for that. And then at that point, that's really as far as I intend to go. After that, you know, we'll see. We'll call it then, but at this point, I don't have any plans for anything after that. So, that said, guys, thank you all. I just cannot express enough gratitude for listening to me ramble on and on and on. I will be doing this again in June for Pride Month, and I'll be doing it again next March 31st as well for Visibility Day. Or Day of Visibility, or Egg Cracking Day, or whatever you want to call it. You guys have been with me over the years, the last few years since I've been on Facebook. When I did my first live Facebook Live video, oh gosh, in 2019 when I started with It Works. And I kind of got away from that, and I have to say I miss it. So I think once I get my teeth going, you'll probably see more of them. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for listening. If you're watching on a replay, as always, please comment replay. And if you have any more questions that I didn't get to on this, then please leave them in the comments, and I will do my best to answer them in the comments. Thank you all so much. I love you all. Bye for now.